All right, and welcome back. So we are just moments away from our League of Legends match with the Pioneers going up against Ohio Northern University. This is the third place match for the Great Lakes Esports Conference. Unfortunately, Marietta did fall to trying 1-2 last week, and Ohio Northern lost to Lord, so they're going to be playing in the conference championship later on today. But right now, we are getting things set up for the third place match in the conference. So let's take a look at the roster for the League of Legends team. So right now we have in the top lane, sophomore Lee Wichikowski, Yuki 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the jungle, senior Ian Darling, Brimstone Bro. In the mid lane, we have freshman Kyler Wheeler, Raylick. If that name sounds familiar, that's because we just saw Raylick play in our Rocket League match. We have freshman Kenny Gwen, War Cyclone as AD carry. And then I think you'll have senior Yinzeng Wang, Rico Rodriguez play support. We already have the pro draft set up, so let me get that over to you. Bans are going left and right. Marietta's going to ban the Kled. Ohio Northern's going to ban ban Jarvan from Brimstone. Let me get a couple things set up here for the audio while we are doing it. There we go. So we'll see what Marietta decides to do with their next ban. And they're going to ban the Janna. Very interesting. Owen is going to ban Syndra away from Raylick. And I will see what Marietta's third ban will be. It will be the Lux. So maybe targeting the support player. And then Ornn is going to be banned, taking that away from Yuki. So some very specific bans from Ohio Northern to prevent some of the more comfortable champions that Marietta likes to play. So they're shouldn't be too concerning. I mean, both Brimstone and Yuki have some other options. But I would expect Marietta maybe to try to probably pick a couple of those. So are we gonna see a Graves pick? It looks like they're gonna lock in the Graves. So very interesting choice for the jungle. Ohio Northern's going to take the Leona, looks like, and they will lock that in. And gonna go with the Lilia for jungle. They're gonna use that to counter against Graves. So very interesting choices there by Ohio Northern. So we'll see how Marietta is going to counter this. And it looks like they're going to go with the Jhin in the bot lane. Yes, it does look like they're going to go with Jhin in the bot lane. And it looks like Rico's going to be playing Nautilus at support. He does like playing Nautilus. And it looks like Ohio Northern's going to counter that with the Samira against the Jhin. So we'll see what Ohio Northern decides to do for their bans. So Marietta still has to pick their top and their mid. They're going to ban out the Diana, preventing Raylick from playing that. So we'll see what Marietta decides to do next. They're going to take out the Jax. I think I know what direction Marietta wants to go for their top lane. I'm not going to say anything just yet. So we'll see if Ohio Northern bans. They don't ban who I think they should ban. They're going to ban the Orianna, looks like, away from Raylick. They haven't locked it in just yet, but they're hovering over it. Alright, so they are going to lock in the Orianna. And yes, they're definitely targeting the top lane. Ohio Northern, they wanted to make sure they give Yuki as much of a chance to win that lane as possible. So if Ohio Northern does not pick a particular top laner, then I think I know what Marietta is going to pick for their top lane. And they're actually going to go with the Seraphine in the mid lane. She is legal right now in the League of Legends set up for at least the Great Lakes Esports Conference. I know sometimes whenever a new champion comes out, you have to wait a little while before they can be used, but we do not have such a rule in Great Lakes Esports Conference. Although Seraphine came out, I think, was it last week? I think she's still fine. And we're going to see that Malphite pick for Miyuki. This is the pick that I was anticipating. So they're trying to give Miyuki as much of a chance to stay even and not fall behind the top lane. So she does pretty well with Malphite. And it looks like Raylick's going to be locking in that Silas for the mid lane to go up against Seraphine. Now we'll see what top laner Ohio Northern's going to be using up against Malphite. And it looks like it's going to be Vladimir. So there you have it. We have the picks selected. So now we're just waiting for everyone to be ready to... And the LCS order here is definitely not correct. I'm not so sure why War Cyclone is second and Brimstone is... This is interesting. Wait. Is Marietta doing what I think they're doing? Well, this is interesting. Wait for everyone to say they're ready. So, are they going to put War Cyclone as jungle and Brimstone at ADC? There's no rule that says they can't do that. But Cyclone is really good ADC, but that might explain the Graves and Jhin picks, because I don't think I've seen Brimstone play Graves. I don't think I've seen Cyclone play Jhin. I know Brimstone has played Jhin as ADC.
As you wish. People fear what they cannot understand.
So let's just take a look at these remaining bands and see what's going to happen here.
Could have brightened your day.
Alright, so Yuki will be picking the Malphite. This is the Vladimir. Okay, Cyclone, what are you gonna do here? Are you playing ADC or are you playing jungle? And he is playing jungle, folks! So this is... okay! So, War Cyclone, who is a challenger ADC, will be playing jungle today. I don't think Ohio Northern was expecting this. I was not expecting this. But, alright! Let's see how this goes. Now, there is still going to be a little bit of challenge in the bot lane. If I remember correctly, Kai is a very skilled ADC. I think one of the top players for Ohio Northern. So Brimstone is going to have an uphill battle for him. So it's really going to be up to Relic to win that mid lane. And then Cyclone is going to have to be able to go around and help in the top and bottom lanes. Either that or get Silas super fed and steamroll the rest of the game. So we'll see what happens. So we are going to have to wait for the loadout. We're going to have to wait for the spectator delay. Now, in case anyone was wondering about, like last week we were testing out a new Champion Select overlay. So I haven't had a chance to get that set up in the esports room just yet for testing purposes. I might actually try to do that a little bit during the, while we're waiting for this delay, just to see if we can get this to work. But, yeah, if I remember correctly, I would have to get a couple things set up to make that happen. I was tweaking a couple of things with it yesterday. But actually, now that I think about it, I have to update some files here, which I don't think we will do in the middle of the broadcast. So, unfortunately, we're just going to stick with the current overlay for Champion Select. And I'm hoping to tweak a couple of things so that we can use it for our matches next semester. But, okay. So we are at the spectator delay, just waiting for the match to start up. As far as announcements and things going on, I mean, as I said in the Rocket League match, we're kind of near the end of the fall season. There are a few things left for this season. So next Monday, our Overwatch team will be playing against Muskingum University for the 7th place slot in the Great Lakes Esports Conference. That'll be at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. So please be sure to come check that out. And then the Overwatch team might be participating in a tournament next Saturday. We are just waiting for a couple things to see if we can get it set up. So if we can, then we'll definitely try to broadcast for that next Saturday. But we'll try to announce any updates with that later on. So to keep up with that and anything else that's going on with our esports program, please be sure to follow us on social media. So you can go to Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all at Marietta Esports for all the latest updates. Yeah, actually, I should rephrase that a little bit. So with our YouTube channel, it's bit.ly/Marietta Esports. We just need a couple more followers on our YouTube channel so that we can get the vanity URL. So you can definitely go check that out. Watch all of our previous matches. So we do try to upload them a couple days after the broadcast. But if you can't wait that long, you're always welcome to subscribe to our Twitch channel. So thank you all for your subscriptions. So a shout out there to King Beef, who subscribed using Twitch Prime. So if you do not want to pay $5, but you have an Amazon Prime account, you can use Twitch Prime or Prime Gaming to be able to have a free sub that you can use for any channel of your choice. So we thank you that you chose to use your Twitch Prime sub to help our program. But, let's see here. So we're just still waiting for the delay. So as soon as we get the delay over, we will get the game to you. So as soon as we get everything loaded up, we will have this. So just give us a couple more seconds, 10 more seconds in the delay as we are waiting for the game to load. It's still going to be really interesting to see how things go with Cyclone on the Graves. I heard apparently his Graves is really good. So this will be quite entertaining to say the least. And we're just waiting for everything to load up. As soon as all that's taken care of, we will get this to you. Yep, just wait, still waiting for that load screen, so just hang tight here. As soon as we get that going, yep, there we go. So let me get the UI here set up. And there we go. So let's get game one of this best of 3 series to you. Marietta College versus Ohio Northern University. Marietta's on the blue side, Ohio Northern is on the red side. And it looks like Ohio Northern's going to be going for a 5-man invade in the bot lane. Looking to hope to catch out Brimstone or Rico.
30 seconds until minions.
And I don't think they're necessarily going to catch anyone. They're checking for any wards. Caution pings are coming out. I think Marietta's anticipating. And Rico's going to get caught. And that's going to be a first blood to Ohio Northern. They got exactly what they wanted. And they did give that over to Seraphine. And everyone else got the assist. Well, Marietta was able to at least get a ward over by Ohio Northern's Raptors. And the flash was been called out, so Marietta does know that Leona's flash has been used. But that might give an advantage for Marietta in the lane. We're seeing a little bit of training going on in the bot lane. But we are seeing the top lane. Yuki's getting pushed pretty hard by Vladimir. It's going to be really difficult to maintain that lane. So I think a lot of it is going to come down to what Cyclone does. We do see some pings going on for Highland Northern side. Maybe they're suspecting that the Cyclone is over by the Scuttle Crab, but he will not be there. He's actually looking like a blue buff. Great Lakes trying to get some damage onto Seraphine. She's going to use their shield to kind of help heal herself back up. Yuki's looking to get some damage onto Vladimir. They're going to take herself about half health. Although Cyclone is nearby, we may be looking at a gank attempt in the top lane. Here comes Cyclone. He's going to pull away. He's going to actually flash. Takes a turret shot, takes 2 shirt shots. And he gave the kill over to Aggression. Trying so hard to get the kill, but let the turrets just gave away a free kill there. Not the best play there by Cyclone. Aggression will use his teleport to get back into lane, but it does give Yuki a chance to at least get a little caught up on CS, but that extra kill by Aggression is going to give him the advantage. And we're seeing both junglers in the bottom lane. Rayleigh just getting some damage onto Seraphine. Gets it very low, but is not going to be able to finish her off. Rayleigh is trying to get the hook. Seraphine will flash away, but Rayleigh will get the kill onto Ice Poopy. But right now, High Northern is still up by about 700 or so gold. Not a huge difference in the with only about 5 minutes into the game. But meanwhile, it looks like that Cyclone is going to go for the Drake. He's starting up the Drake, and Lilia is going to see this, and Rayleigh's going not Rayleigh, but Cyclone is going to have to retreat. I don't know if doing everything he can to try to figure out exactly where Cyclone's going to be. So when you have a challenger level player in the jungle, he can be anywhere, anytime. You see a lot of damage going out in the bottom lane. And we see Rayleigh teleporting in, and the stun's going to come out, and Brimstone's going to get the kill onto Kai. And now we may see the Pioneers going for this. Actually, they're going to push up the tower. But Rayleigh and Cyclone maybe looking at some little scrimmage going on in the mid lane. Graves is trying to get onto Spooky. Uses the Alpha Charm. Spooky's going to go down though. Now they're going to work on Quick Draw. And they're going to get 2 kills there. Now pings are coming out into the Scuttle Crab area. I think Cyclone is going to just maybe start. Is he going to start the contract? I don't think he's going to start that up because everyone had to back out. So with those kills, Marietta now takes the lead by about 500 gold, 7.5 minutes into the game. Rayleig's gonna have is a nice lead over Ice Spoopy. And bot lane is right now pretty even. So the main deficit is going to be in the top lane, so Marietta is going to have to deal with that Vladimir later on, but if you can at least kind of keep up on CS, Marietta may be okay in this game. Maybe seeing another possible gank attempt in the mid lane. Cyclone is waiting in the brush, and he's going to converge down to the Cloud Drake. They know there's a ward in that brush. The Revenant Cyclone will start up in the Cloud Drake, and Brimstone's going to be working his way up. Yeah, he's going to clear out that ward so that they can secure the Cloud Drake without anyone noticing. Cyclone should be able to finish up and does secure that dragon for Marietta. Brimstone right now is able to push that lane. He's holding his own against Kai. We do see Lilia nearby. Red's going to use Seraphine's ulti on her, trying to pull her in, but not going to be able to finish her off. Leon does come out. They're going to be looking for a gank attempt in the bot lane. Meanwhile, Red is putting a lot of damage onto Ice Cookie. Not going to be able to finish her off, though. And I think Brimstone and Rico are going to be able to get away from the gank attempt by High Northern. If Yuki uses the charge ult, it's going to pull away. Going to try to grab some heals, slow, and Cyclone's going to try to come down to help with intercepting. But will Cyclone get that revenge kill from earlier? He's going to slow him down. Takes a turret hit, flashes away, and Cyclone will get his aggression down. And that might be enough to secure the Rift Herald. You see Rayleigh nearby, they may be starting that up. So we're gonna get Rico Papa trying to block Brimstone so he can do some damage. Curtain Call is going to come out for Brimstone. It's not going to finish anyone off, but it is going to push them back. Lilia was there for a gank attempt and still hanging around. But we are starting to see Kai taking a CS lead over Brimstone. And Rayleigh's getting low in health. He's going to have to retreat. And flashes away from the charm ult. And Lily is nearby, maybe looking for a tower dive. Rayleigh is dangerously low on health. In fact, Lily's going to be taking away Raptors. Snoopy is going to flash away. War Cyclone is there. He's going to charge in. Getting a lot of damage onto Lilia. Uses the ult and does finish off Quick Draw. Both Rayleigh and Cyclone are chasing out Snoopy, but Kai is right there to help. That's going to give Brimstone at least a chance to get caught up on CS. We're now 11.5 minutes in the game. Marietta is up by 1,000 gold. So far things are holding pretty well. The biggest CS difference is in that top lane. But Yuki's holding okay. Does have 1 assist, so if you look at the gold difference, it is by about 1,100 gold difference, almost 1,200. Now we're seeing some aggression going on by Untitled Chapter. Now a lot of damage is coming out, and there's Rayleigh coming out of nowhere. Although Brimstone is getting very low, but Relic is going to be working on getting a stun. Curtain Call is going to come out. Rico's going to get the kill onto Kai. And so is Vladimir there with the teleport, getting him at half health. Relic's real low, but here goes Yuki with her teleport. Brimstone finishes off Aggression, and War Cyclone is going to finish off Lilia with the ulti. So now it's just Seraphine and Leona, and Yuki's going to be chasing them out. So teleport's coming all in for the Pioneers, and that was, what was that, a 3-0? Yeah, it was 3-0. Mary will work on trying to opening up this bottom tower. Just get a couple plating out of it. Cyclone's gonna take a turret hit, charges out, but still gets charmed. Gonna try to get the damage off, and Seraphine is gonna get the shutdown. Kai's going to take out Rico, but Brimstone's going to take out Kai, so it's a 2-for-1 in favor of Highland Northern.
Will fall soon.
But with that, Marietta is still up by about 2,000 gold. Marietta's going to take a couple of tower hits to try to get Seraphine, but does not quite connect. Okay, we do see either they're trying to gang up onto Relic. We see 3 people for them getting some wards up and trying to kind of corner him. We see Rico's not too far. Ocean Drake is up, so I would expect everyone to start converging over there. Teleports for top lane for both top laners are down, and they do get the hook onto Leona. Only gonna take out about 1/3 of her health. And we're going to see Cyclone pop the Rift Herald in the bottom lane to get some pressure on him while everyone is converging over to the Ocean Drake. So that's going to force the Highland Northern to make a choice. Go defend the Rift Herald or defend the Drake. And they're going to have to go address that Rift Herald. Mariatta's going to try to at least push the Rift Herald through. And that's going to give Cyclone and Relic a chance to clear some vision and maybe look at a possible gank attempt in the lane. Curtain Call is going to come out again, and Rico does get a charge on the tower. A nice knock up there, and a good ulti by Relic to get both the bot lanes down. They're going to try to go for a 3rd. So that's 3 down for High Northern, and Relic is looking for more. So he does get the root out, tries the hook and gets stunned. And that should be a free Ocean Drake for Marietta. Alright, so we see turrets going down in favor of Marietta, securing 2 towers. See, Red's gonna catch Lilia, but Seraphine is there to stop him. Gonna get charmed. The shutdown is going to go, but Cyclone is there to try to take out Lilia. Does finish off with the Ignite Ticks. And they're looking to try to catch Cyclone. Aggression is there. Gonna drop the ward. And he's just pouring on the damage onto Aggression. But a pull away does not get rooted. Does have to flash. Although Vladimir is going to get the kill onto Aggression, and Cyclone's going to go down. Tries to get him, but the rest of High North does gang him up. And that's going to reduce the lead just a little bit. Marietta is still up by a little over 3,000 gold 17 minutes into the game. But he's got to be careful. Vladimir is one of those that can scale really hard. And if you give him enough kills, he could definitely carry this game. So Ohio Northern's going to be eyeing the Rift Herald. And we're going to see maybe the rest of the Pioneers coming after that, or at least look to contest. Rayleigh's going to get rooted. He's going to have to back away. Now we see Ohio Northern starting up the Rift Herald. And I think Marrietta's just going to concede and let them take it. There's just not much that they can do at this point, especially now that everyone's just not respawned. See lanes have swapped, and it looks like Curtain Call's going to come out trying to catch Vladimir. He's going to pull away. Meanwhile, Rayleigh is going to get stunned, and he's going to be 3v1. He tries to flash, but does not quite connect, and he's going to go down. So, High Northern strategy seems to be to shut down Rayleigh as much as possible. But meanwhile, the rest of the Pioneers will secure the that bottom inner tower. High Northern will summon the Rift Herald up top, and they should be able to secure that tower in the top lane. So there it goes. But Marietta's still up 3 towers to 1. You know, it seems like Cyclone is just doing everything he can to take away jungle packs in the top red jungle for Ohio Northern. I don't think there's going to be any other objectives for at least a little while. Mountain Drake is not going to be up for another minute 20. Baron's going to be up in 40 seconds, but it would be insane to try to go for a Baron as soon as it spawns. In fact, we don't even see a whole lot of vision around Baron right now. Although Leona is going to get spotted out, that is going to cause Pioneers to react a little bit. But everyone's going to back off. But now that Mountain Drake's going to be up in about 47 seconds, we may see Marietta starting to work on clearing up some vision. We'll be ready for a possible team fight opened by that Mountain Drake. Lily's going to be spotted with the trap laid by Brimstone. So everyone's converging. They may be looking to try to get a jump onto Brimstone. See the pinks coming out. And Rayleigh's going to be looking to flank. And they are going to try to get the jump on Leona. Leona tries to link in, but does not quite connect. We see Rayleigh sealing the ult from Vladimir. Curtain Call is going to be coming out. And a nice hook onto Leona, getting her to half health. Very low in health, and does get finished off by Rico. Rayleigh's going to use the hemoglobin, try to finish off the aggression. It does. Right now it's a 2-for-1 in favor of Marietta, but now it's a 4-for-1. Yuki with a double kill, shut down by Samira, but Silas is going to finish him off. And that's an ace for Marietta, and they will secure the Mountain Drake. And things are just going left and right. I lost track of what was happening. Yeah. So the Curtain Call didn't really do a whole lot at first, but the hook by Rico is really what set up the play. Getting everyone grouped up, and then Rayleigh using the ulti from, make sure that it is, Hemo Plague, not Hemoglobin, sorry, I want to make sure I get the right name, but getting the Hemo Plague out, and just doing tons of damage to the rest of Ohio Northern, and then they're able to finish off one by one. Kai using the ult to be able to get a pick herself, but they were able to finish her off. So yeah, 22 minutes of the game, Marietta is up by just a little under 5,000 gold. Now we're starting to see the Baron control getting set up. Still think a little early to start up the Baron, but if Marietta can expand that lead, then they can be able to secure the Baron. The Mountain Drake buff definitely helps, that's for sure. Rayleigh trying to put some damage onto Aggression, already getting him to almost a little over half health. Now it looks like High Northern's going to be converging to the top lane, looking to shut down Yuki. She's going to have to fall back. Overall, not doing too bad at all. 2-1-2, getting that great double kill during that last team fight. You see Rayleigh going after a great pull there by Aggression to dodge the chains from Rayleigh. Now Barry's going to work on cleaning up some vision, but they are converging around this top lane. They're trying to get that top tower. And they should be able to secure this tower without too much trouble. They're going to go after War Cyclone, getting Lily down extremely low. A huge charge there by Yuki. So that's a 3 for 1. They're not done yet. Curtain Call is going to come out onto Seraphine. She's just down by a slither of health. Rayleigh wants to finish off, uses the ulti herself. But no, she gets away. How much health did she have left? I could not tell. It was just so low, but that's another 4 kills for Marietta. At least 3, and it might have been 4. And they will get 2 towers out of it, so expanding that gold lead even further. And right now, Marietta has a complete control over this game. They're going to try to catch Rayleigh, but he's going to dash away. Tries to hook onto Aggression, does not connect. But they're just poking out the damage. Now, High North is looking for a team fight. They're going to take out Brimstone. And the rest of the area is trying to retreat. A lot of ultis have been burned. Lily's going to get the shutdown. So it's a 2 for 1 right now. Leona on time, but Rayleigh is going to flash out of it. And Rico and Rayleigh are just trying to put some damage to do knockup. Rayleigh's going to get the double kill, going to bring in Kai, but going to use the ulti there to finish off Rayleigh. Cyclone's going to take out Kai and going to finish off the Leona for a double kill. So right now it's a 4 for 3 in Marietta's favor. Aggression's the only one that survived that fight. So High Northern thought they had the jump, being able to take out Brimstone early. But Rayleigh was able to dodge a little bit, get some damage out. Cyclone's able to come in. A great death charge by Rico to knock off several from Ohio Northern to be able to help secure that win too. Now we see pings going out for the Baron. Looks like Marietta is going to go for it. There's not a whole lot of vision around there. Marietta will start up. Ohio Northern, they have to at least suspect that Marietta has started up. Yeah, the question mark things are coming out. Baron is about a quarter of a health left. Marietta should be able to secure this. And there they have it. So now they're going to start working their way in the mid lane. Pings are coming out. They want to target that Leona. But nothing's going to quite connect there. Marietta wants a team fight. Especially since Mountain Drake is up right now. But with Marietta with 3 dragon buffs and the Baron buff, that should give him a good big advantage going into this. Curtain Call is going to come out, try to catch Kai, getting her very low in health, and is going to have to back off. And that's going to give Marietta the chance to take the Mountain Drake. There's not much High Northern can do to contest it. That's 2 Mountain Drakes for Marietta. That's going to be huge for clearing up objectives in the remaining towers. So now they're up almost 10,000 gold. Almost. It's actually more like a little under 9,000 if I'm going to be correct. Actually, now it's exactly 9,000. So they're going to use the Baron and powered minions to push right up to the mid lane. Even got a Canyon minion in the back line from the tons of damage. There's another tower. we may be seeing it all in for Marietta taking the inhibitor, or they want more. They're going to rotate around and work on the bottom lane, take that tower, and work on getting that inhibitor. And they get the hook onto Leona, and there's an all-out brawl. Ults go out left and right. Leona's going to actually get down, and it's a 2-3 for 1. Huge kills going by Relic and Cyclone. Yuki getting a kill herself, but it's now a 3v2. Kai's popping the ult. And they're going to put some damage, but Relic is going to get shut down. But right now, the only people who are left are Yuki and Seraphine. Seraphine is going to get the root out. Yuki's extremely low in health. And the ace will come out. Seraphine is just under a sliver health. And Yuki gets the kill with the Winions. It's a double ace, ladies and gentlemen. We got to take a look at what's going up here, though. I mean, we got super minions going on. Just trying to clear out some of the waves, but don't think there's going to be a whole lot there. Leona's going to respawn. Most of High Northern will be respawning now. They're trying to clear out some of the remaining of the super minions, but yeah, we just saw a double ace there, ladies and gentlemen. You don't see that often. Yeah, High Northern's working on trying to ward back the super minions coming from both sides. And that's going to give Marietta a chance to kind of take some control of the jungle.
Breathe in.
They're just going on, putting some vision out, and see if they can close out this game. Objectives won't be up in there for another 3 minutes. Baron up less than 3 minutes. Elder Drake in 3 minutes and 30 seconds approximately. Maria's trying to rotate towards the top lane. They want to get that third inhibitor. Curtain Call is going to come out, trying to catch someone from Ohio Northern. It's not going to do a whole lot of damage. We may be seeing a possible engage here. Aggression's already at half health, and Relic has stolen the Hemo play. So if they can get everyone grouped up, that's going to be a huge ulti for him. They have to watch the Seraphine's roots. Maybe looking for the next minion push, but they're just slowly trying to poke down this tower. But Ohio Northern's going to have to address the super minions that are starting to head towards their Nexus towers. It looks like Aggression's going to stay behind to work on that. You're seeing, and the tower does go down, so that may be the area's chance to engage. We're seeing Raylan going in, getting the charge, and it's going to get shut down. A charge comes up on Yuki, so Ohio Northern takes out 2 for Marietta already. Although towers are going down, Ohio Northern is winning the fight. And they're actually going to take out 4, but they did lose a Nexus tower in the process. Marietta has to be careful. They are close to winning, but they don't want to just throw themselves out of Ohio Northern, because we are seeing Vladimir is getting very strong. We see Seraphine and both Kai are getting very strong at 8 kills each. But they still need to respect Ohio Northern. They're not out of it just yet. I mean, yes, they are down by a little under 7,000 gold, but it was a 9,000 gold lead earlier, and so Ohio Northern is closing that gap. Baron's going to be up in 40 seconds. Everyone's going to be up for that, so I would expect the next team fight to be around that Baron. And if Marietta loses that, that's going to give Ohio Northern a chance to get back into the game. So they have to play smart. Both Kai and Seraphine are huge threats. You see Marietta's already at the Baron, and they're going to start this up, and it's just melting with the Mountain Drake buffs. So they gotta be careful because Hydro's gonna try to steal it, but Cyclone is good at smiting. So Marietta will secure this Baron buff. One red inhibitor has respawned for Ohio Northern, but they are looking for another team fight. Curtain Call is going to come out, and we're going to see the second inhibitor has respawned. Leona gets pulled in. The charm is not going to connect one person. Braylon's going to get Leona down, so that's one down. Aggression's going to go down. The hook comes out onto Kai, and the Death Barb knockup. So there's only just Seraphine that's left. It's going to get slowed, but the root's going to cause a delay, but Marietta's going to keep pushing towards. And this might be enough to finish the game. They will take out the inhibitor. Now they're going to be working on the second Nexus tower. And they do get the charm onto Seraphine, and that will be the ace. And Marietta will take game 1 in this best of 3 series. But yeah, a lot of that was just having cycle. Oh, that is definitely not correct. I thought I had the scores reset, but apparently not. So let me fix that real quick, folks. Yeah, should not be 3-1. I guess I did not reset it from earlier. So hang on here. I'm gonna try to fix that, and then we'll do that. But meanwhile, I'm gonna get things set up for game 2 here. There we go. That's correct. But, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into. Looks like they're already getting pro drafts set up for the next game. So I don't even think we're gonna take a break. I'm just gonna try to get into the lobby real quick. All right, so I'm in the lobby here. But yeah, I was just saying, I mean, yeah, kudos to Cyclone on the Graves. That definitely made a big difference. All right, try to make sure I get into spectates. There we go. Looks like Ohio Northern's going to go with blue side. Marietta will be on red side. So if they're going to keep Cyclone on the as jungle, I would expect a Graves ban by Ohio Northern. But okay, so just going to try to get everything here set up. Yeah, so we're not even going to go to a break. So we should be getting Champ Select ready for game 2 very, very soon. Here I have everything here. I think we're just trying to get everyone back into the lobby. Looks like they're going to keep Cyclone as jungle. Yeah, Marietta is ready for the draft. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the pro draft. So that way, when the game is, when they get started up, we will see it. I think now we're just waiting for Ohio Northern to be ready for their side of the draft. Looks like Ohio Northern is ready, so they are starting up the pro draft. So we're already seeing some quick bans. Ohio Northern is not adjusting their bans. They're still banning out the Jarvan and the Ornn. Marietta will ban Jarvan, and they're going to actually ban the Vladimir. Syndra's going to get banned. And Marietta's going to ban the Graves because they are expecting Ohio Northern to pick that first. So they're going to make sure that the jungler cannot take that. Now we'll see what Ohio Northern's going to priority pick. And they're going to take the Jin away from Brimstone instead. Very interesting choice. So we'll see how Mary decides to counter with it. And we're going to see a Lee Sin. Okay. Okay. And Ezreal will be played by Brimstone. Well, they haven't locked it. Oh, never mind. They're going to lock in the Misfortune. I thought they were going to do Ezreal, but no, they will lock that in. It looks like High Northern will stick with the Leona. Now they will lock in that Leona. And it looks like High Northern's going to go with the Hecarim for the jungle. Very interesting choice there. And Marietta will keep the Nautilus pick. Rico does like to play that, so now we're going to see what the next set of bans will be. Marietta's still going to ban the Jax. Diana's still going to be banned. Marietta's still going to ban the Kled. Now what will Ohio Northern ban? And they're still going to ban the Orianna, and Marietta's going to take the Malphite, making sure that Miyuki has that champion. And overall, despite having the early deficit in CS, has some very good strong showing in team fights with the charges. And Ohio Northern will take Silas away from Relic, it looks like. They haven't locked it in yet, but it's looking like that. Now we're seeing what Ohio Northern's last pick is. And they're going to go with the Seraphine. Okay. So it's going to be Silas top and Seraphine mid. Now let's see what Relic wants to play in the mid lane. Does not have the Orianna Diana, but he's going to go with the Fizz? These are some very interesting choices by Marietta. No, never mind. He's going to go with the LeBlanc. He's going to go with the LeBlanc against Seraphine. Alright, so we're just going to wait for champion select. Okay, so we're going to start with just a second. I think there's just a small little mini break for one of the players for Ohio Northern. No problem. We'll just give him a chance to take care of things, and we will get this to you very, very, very soon. So as soon as it starts up, we will get it to you. But yeah, some very interesting choices here from both sides. I mean, Silas can be a viable top laner and be able to harass Malphite and take the charge and be able to at least copy the charge from her. The Lee Sin on the jungle versus Hecarim, very mobile champions. But yeah, this is going to be interesting for sure. Yeah, so as soon as everyone's ready, we'll get started. So just hang tight a little bit longer, and we will have game 2 underway. Alright, yeah, the mid laner is back. So Highland North is ready, Marietta is ready, and we are ready! So let's just take a look at those champ picks again. I mean, right now we're just waiting for everyone to pick their stuff.
Who dares defy my will?
As you wish.
Birth to the forge. I'm absolutely livid.
People fear what they cannot understand.
End of the line.
Just gonna wait for all the picks to come out. Pick everything out.
Let me at him.
Ignorant thrall.
Oh, I knew you was all yellow.
The ball is angry.
So there we have it. We have everything selected. So right now we're just waiting for everything to kind of get set up here. So I think what we'll do is, since there really isn't a whole lot else going on, we're just going to wait for the spectator delay. We're just going to take a very small break while we're waiting for the spectator delay to kick in. And then, because we didn't really take our break in between the two games. So we'll go and take a break now. And then when we get the game loaded up, we will get this back to you. So don't go away. You're watching Marietta College Esports. And we'll be back in about 3 minutes. All right. Welcome back. We are getting the game loaded up right now. So it should just be a matter of moments. Oh, here it is. So let me get the UI set up here. And let's get this game underway, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, Game 2, Marietta College versus Ohio Northern. If Marietta takes this, they will secure 3rd place in the Great Lakes Esports Conference. If Ohio Northern takes this, we will go to a Game 3. Ohio Northern is on the blue side, Marietta's on the red side. It looks like Marietta is going to take a page from Ohio Northern's book, and they're going to be trying to invade in the bot lane, although Ohio Northern is grouping up in the mid lane, looking to see if they can catch anyone. Now they're going to rotate towards the bot lane,
30 seconds until
or at least in that river. They're looking to see if they can pick anyone off. I don't think they're going to catch anyone. Nope, they're just going to go in different directions, evading jungles. At least get some wards down. Oh, are they... Oh, this is sneaky. Are they going to just... No, they're just grouping up there to back out, but they might be... Oh, no. Oh, no. And one's left. Several have left. We may be seeing a skirmish. Oh no, it's a 3v4. It's a 3v4. And they're going to get caught! It's a back and forth fight. Flash is going to come out from Leona. They're going to go straight for Leona. The Seraphine is there. The exhaust comes out. First blood will go to Marietta. Brimstone getting that. And they're going to steal the red buff from Ohio Northern. I'm sorry when you see like the getting caught like that. Just you see a plan and you want to see it actually. Ohio Northern was able to successfully do their invade in the last game, and Marietta was able to pull it off this time around too. Okay, so now lanes are starting to reset a little bit. Yeah, it looks like Cyclone is just going to be taking more of the red jungle, having it heavily warded. But to be fair, Quick Draw is going to be taking some... actually, no, that's his. Yeah, he's going to take his blue buff. But he's going to start working his way towards Marietta's red camp, I would think. Yeah, he's going to go straight for their red buff as a kind of revenge for having his red buff taken. But yeah, so right now it is back and forth. So not a whole lot going on early in the game. Silas is taking a pretty big CS lead. Okay. The pings are going out. Seeing some wards being placed by Ohio Northern to try to spot out where Cyclone's going to be at. Training going on here. Really trying to get some damage, but he's going to take a turret hit to trying to get Seraphine down. Not going to get a whole lot of luck there. Now we're going to see Brimstone going to get caught. And he's going to go down. Rico's going to have to retreat. And now we're seeing a gank attempt on the top lane, but Cyclone's Q is going to whiff, so he will retreat. So High Northern is working their way back, trying to get caught up. They are now only down by 200 gold. Now, High Northern's going to actually start up on the Infernal Drake. And I don't know if there's much Marietta can do to contest it. Great Lakes is trying to move in there, but I don't think he's going to be able to steal. He's going to try. He's already in there. But High Northern will secure the Drake. But Great Lakes will get Hecarim down, and the rest of Marietta is going to follow suit. They're going to get Kai down, so it's a 2 for nothing, 2 for a Drake. And they may be getting 3. Seraphine's going to have to flash away. And rest of Marietta is tracing out the rest of High Northern and going to take out 2 kills himself. Take some turn hits though. So it's a 2 for 1 trade. Marietta's going to fall back. So they were basically chasing the rest of High Northern to try to get some early kills. And that's going to expand their lead by a decent amount. Now we're seeing another team fight in their red jungle. Hecarim's going to get the shutdown onto Cyclone. And they will secure, High Northern will secure their red buff. But we're just seeing team fights going back and forth. I know Marietta's looking to get some kills, but they got to be careful not to get too greedy. So Great Lakes trying to get some damage onto Ice Spoopy. He's going to get stunned. That's when he has to retreat a little bit, already about half health. We're seeing the Charm coming out and gets the shutdown onto Seraphine, but Cyclone is there to get the kill, so it's a 1 for 1 trade, although the shutdown goal will go to Seraphine. We're seeing the hook and engage getting onto the bot lane. Bullet Time does come out and takes out Jin. Although Brimstone extremely low, Leona's going to get the kill onto it, so it's a 1 for 1 trade. Although we see Cyclone getting a kill onto Spoopy up in the mid lane. But Quick Draw is there, they're trying to tether, but it looks like Cyclone has not left, but he's going to go down, and so will Relic, so it's a 3 for 1 across the map. Now we see Brimstone's already trying to get some damage onto Kai, already at half health. Nice hook there by Rico, and they're going to get him down, although Rico's going to take a couple turret hits. Will use stopwatch to help reduce the turret damage. And now Cyclone's going to get caught in the jungle. Rico's going to get the hook in. Rain of Bolts is going to come down for Brimstone, getting another kill onto Leona, and they're looking to try to get Hecarim down. A nice ulti there by Cyclone to kick him away from the tower, and a double kill will go out for Cyclone. Now we're seeing some skirmishing going on in the top lane. Silas does have a good gold lead with 2-1-0 and 20 CS over Yuki, but Marietta is now going to work on the Ocean Drake, and they should be able to secure it without any major issues. So we're seeing another fight going on into the tower. Not the tower, but in the blue jungle. Curtain Call is going to be coming out. Hecarim is going to go down. The Cyclone's going to go down to 1-for-1. Although now it's a 2-for-2 with Leona and Rico going down. Seraphine's going to go down though, so that's 3-2 in favor of Marietta. Although Kai is still there. Relic and Brimstone are going to work on trying to get Kai down. Does slow things down with the rain of bullets, and Brimstone will get the final kill onto Kai. So that is technically a 4-for-3, or 4-for-2, sorry, in favor of Marietta, and being up by 3,000 gold 12.5 minutes into this game. So we're seeing a lot of team fights going on around the jungle. I mean, just look at the ward placement. Marietta has Howard Warrior in the red jungle pretty well warded. So they can tell exactly where Hecarim's going to go, or at least where he's not going to go. Meanwhile, War Cyclone's going to be starting up that Rift Herald. There's no vision around there for Ohio Northern, so this should be a free Rift Herald for the Pioneers. Now Lee's going to get onto Hecarim, although Silas and Yuki there. A great charge there by Yuki. Silas is going to use his, take the ult and use the kick. Although 3 from the Pioneers are there and took out both for Ohio Northern. So great reaction by Relic to be able to go there and help. And Cyclone will summon the Rift Herald to work on that top tower. So they should be able to secure, at least get all the plating before the 14-minute mark hits.
Blue team's turret.
And Marietta does secure the first tower in the top lane. Now we see a double gank going on in the mid lane. Cyclone gained the kill onto Spoopy. Leona is going to get the stun off. Tries to get onto Cyclone. He's going to go down. Relic's going to have to retreat. So it ended up being a 1-for-1. Aggression did burn his teleport to get into the mid lane to help with that counter gank. Sorry about that. Looks like we got a small little FPS hiccup there. Looks like Silas has taken Malphite's charge. They're going to be looking to use that in the next skirmish. Cloud Drake's going to be up in about less than 40 seconds. So we will probably start seeing both teams converge down there. Yuki's teleport is active, but aggression is not. So it could be a fight advantage in Marietta's favor. And we're starting to see everyone kind of start converging in the mid lane, trying to catch him. Root Cyclone gets a stun out and use several ults, but he's going to try to dash away. And even aggression is going to use it also. 4 ultis have now been used by a Ohio Northern, and it's a 1-for-1 kill. And the 5th ult is being used by Hecarim. He's going to have to flash away, and he's going to go down. So it's a 2-for-1 in Marietta's favor, and it may be 3. Brimstone taking down Seraphine. So now Marietta's going to go straight for the Cloud Drake. And of course, Marietta uses all their ults too. Marietta will secure the Cloud Drake. They're at about 17 minutes into the game, and Marietta is up by over 6,000 gold, almost 7,000 gold. Working on clearing camps. Maybe looking for the next objective, the next tower. But it's looking very good so far for the Pioneers. Brimstone having a really good game, 7-2 and 9 so far. And we're seeing they're trying to chase down Seraphine. The charm is going to come out, and it might be enough. Yeah, it is enough to finish him off. Can't get greedy there. So yeah, right now everyone's just kind of hovering around the mid lane. Gresham was looking for a hook onto Brimstone's not going to connect, but Seraphine's going to be looking for... Actually, most of Ohio Northern is converging in the mid lane, looking for a possible team fight. Rico gets the hook out, but does not connect. And even Cyclone tries to use the Q, but does not connect with anyone. Everyone's looking for an opportunity to jump in. The Q connects. I don't expect Cyclone to charge in, though, and it does not. So now Marietta's going to start taking some of Ohio Northern's jungle. We see both times coming out. A great kick there by Cyclone, but another charge ult is going to be coming out by Quick Draw. And Cyclone just charges in with the Q and finishes off a Q charge ult by Yuki as well. Cyclone's just all over the place, but he's going to follow. It's a 1-for-1. Full time's going to be coming out for Brimstone, not really going to connect with anyone. Although they're going to try to finish off Leona very low in health, but I think she's going to escape. And several of the Pioneers are going to get rooted. Leona's going to charge back in. Rico's going to get the hook and the knockup, and Brimstone's going to take out Leona. So it's ultimately it was a 2-for-1, although Seraphine's looking for more, but I don't think they're going to get it. So Marietta will win that fight. Silas is going to be moving up the lane. Meanwhile, Jin is split pushing, taking out the bottom tower. So that's going to even up the turret's standings. So Marietta is up by a little over 5,000 gold. Actually, about 5.5k gold, I should say. we're seeing Marietta try to jump onto Seraphine. It's going to be charging ult. Curtain Call is going to come out, and Brimstone and Cyclone are going to try to protect Relic, and they will be able to do so. Drake is up in 20 seconds, so we see everyone starting to converge over there. Although High Northern is trying to catch out Relic, he's going to have to back off a little bit. He's already at half health. Although the thing is, High Northern's already burned 3 of their ults, so they're not going to be up yet for the next team fight. While Marietta has all their ults ready to go. If High Northern goes for a team fight, Marietta can just dump all their ults in. Cyclone trying to get catch on Leona, does not quite connect. Even Leona tries to catch Relic. But that doesn't connect either. Now Relic is going to try to get some damage on the quick draw. Marietta secures the Cloud Drake, and they take out Hecarim. And they'd be looking to try that for more. Clearing out some vision. That doesn't look like they're going to catch anything else. They may be going straight for the Baron. No, there's... No, never mind. I thought it was going to be a trap, but they're trying to clear out vision, and then they're going to start up the Baron. Higher Norton has to know that something's going on here. Relic is, looks like maybe trying to bait out Higher Norton. He's just kind of waiting there. And we're going to see the team fight going in. The kick comes out, knockups left and right. Relic takes out Seraphine into the back lines. And the rest of High Norton is ganging up on Silas, gets the double kill. Kylie's going to have to, Kylie has to flash away. And Cyclone's going to charge in. The charge ult comes out for quick draw. And that's going to take a turret hit. And Marietta will retreat. Taking out 4 from Ohio Northern. But now they're going to continue pushing the mid tower. Marietta going after Hecarim. The kick comes out, and Seraphine ult's going to take out Duke. And actually, Marietta, Ohio Norton's going to get 2 kills from that gank attempt. It was a 4v2. Marietta has to... There's a little disrespectful on Marietta's part. Maybe not being aware of where Ohio Northern was. But that's going to give Ohio Northern a chance to go straight for the Baron with 2 of the Pioneers down. So Marietta's going to be looking to contest this. It's going to be really hard without their jungler. Baron is about 1/3 of the health left. Full time does come out, but the Leona Stone's going to come and counter that. Baron is trying to steal the Baron, but they're not going to be able to do it. Ohio Northern will secure it. So despite the fact that Marietta is up by practically 6,000 gold, Ohio Northern does secure the Baron, and it's going to give him a chance to fight back. Alright, so Ohio's going to be using his Baron buff to work their way through the mid lane, trying to push minions up, trying to reduce this gold deficit. Meanwhile, Marietta's going to be looking for more kills, but Ohio is converging all the mid lane. Brimstone has to flash. Hectorbolt's going to get in the back line, trying to get onto Brimstone. And they are going to get the shutdown onto Brimstone and possibly more. So that's 2 kills for 0 in favor of Ohio Northern. So they're working their way back into this game. And they're going to be pushing into this mid tower. Great is going to continue the split push in the top lane. So I think Ohio North's going to get 2 towers for this. Maybe even more. So Ohio Northern is getting very powerful. Marietta has to be careful with this. They're giving away a couple kills, and Ohio Northern is going to take a mile for every instant Marietta gives. They just cleared 3 towers and an inhibitor with that earlier game, with that earlier kill. So Ohio Northern got so much value from that. And now with the Cloud Drake up in 20 seconds, they're going to go straight for it. Marietta is going to have to be ready for a team fight over there. And we do see we're going to get a pause. I was notified about this ahead of time. It appears that the fire alarm in War Cyclone's room has gone off. Don't know if it's a drill or if it was accidental. So he is being forced to evacuate from his room. But I believe he's going to be heading his way over to the esports room to get logged in. So the past couple weeks, we've unfortunately had to have the esports room closed because of COVID concerns. Those restrictions were fortunately lifted yesterday. So now our players are able to come back and use the room under proper supervision, of course. So he's going to be making his way over here to log in and reconnect. So we just have to give it a couple minutes while we are waiting for that. So hopefully we will have this game back to you in just a minute. In fact, I'm just going to double check to make sure that the other team was aware of that. Yeah, so I'm going to step away just real quick just to make sure everything is good on his part. So hold on 1 second. One second. Alright, so we are still waiting for everything to... Yeah, so give me a second here to see if there's any updates mentioned here. I'm just trying to at least let everyone know what's going on. Yeah, so it may just be a couple more minutes while we are getting things set up. So I'll leave the game up here, but we're just going to get a couple things here, make sure everything's good to go. But I'll be right back. Apologize for the inconvenience, but the fire alarm went off, and we're just trying to make sure that Cyclone is able to get back in, whether it's in his room or into our esports room. So give me 1 second here. All right, so Cyclone is here. He's getting logged in, so we should be underway soon. However, the spectator mode is on a 3-minute delay, so what I'm seeing is going to be 3 minutes from what's going on there. But he is getting in, so we should be able to get the game underway. In fact, I'm just going to double check one more thing to make sure he's good to go. So 1 second. Okay, everyone, I know you guys have been waiting very patiently. We've been trying to figure out exactly what's going on, and so apparently there was like a bug where if you disconnect in the middle of a game and then you try to reconnect in a different location, yeah, so still trying to figure out a couple things here, but wait, what was it? So apparently there's a bug where if you disconnect and then you try to reconnect at a different location, it does not let you join back in. You have to log back in the original computer. So it's because there was a fire alarm. Cyclone had to leave, so we tried to log him into one of the computers in the esports room, and it wouldn't. He would have to log into the original computer. So because it was taking a while, we were going to forfeit, but then the team was like, well, we can do a 4v5. Apparently that's allowed. So we're going to do a 4v5. Yeah, so yeah, we're just trying to get all this figured out. So trying to reconnect in the esports room, and it wouldn't let him because he has to reconnect back to his dorm room. But now we've been told that the room is clear. So we're going to start a 4v5. Cyclone will get on when he can. And we're going to see all this in like 3 minutes. So if we take a look at the chat here, I don't know. Yeah, we're out of pause time. So, yeah, it looks like a couple people from Ohio Northern are saying that's happened to them earlier this week too. Yeah, so here's what's going to happen. We're going to resume soon. It'll be a 4v5, and then hopefully Cyclone will be able to log back in the middle of the game. So we'll see what happens here. I'm on the 3-minute spectator delay, so we should be seeing it very soon. So once again, apologize for this. It just whoever pulled the fire alarm, I'm not happy with you right now. But we will get this game underway. So I guess it's a matter of everyone has to hold on. Marion has to hold on long enough for Cyclone to get back in. And hopefully he'll be able to get back in the middle of the game. He should be able to on his original computer. Yeah, so we should be getting the game underway really soon. As a reminder, if Marietta does take this, I mean, right now, if we see here, Ohio Northern has closed the gap, and they are down by less than a little over 2,000 gold, a 2,600 gold difference. So they've been, yeah. So that gap has been closing and closing. So Ohio Northern has been able to work their way back into it. Yeah, so we now see the unpause. So Marietta has to hold on, make sure they don't give away stuff, because they are right now down one person until Cyclone can get back in. Do have to give thanks to Ohio Northern for being very understanding with this. Apparently it wasn't like completely clear on how to handle the rules. We were going to be thinking about forfeiting, but they're allowing us to do a 4v5 and see how this game plays out, and maybe give Cyclone a chance to get back in. So yeah, so props to Ohio Northern for being very understanding and good sports about it. But Marietta still has a way to get back into this game. They have to work on getting back into it. Ohio Northern's going to be taking some towers. Super minions are coming into the mid lane. So we may be seeing a game 3 either way. So Ohio Northern will be working on closing that gold gap, especially since right now Marietta's main player with the most kills is not logged in. But Marietta's still going to be looking to try to make some plays. They are closing the gap on Ohio Northern, because right now it would be a 4v4 if they get into a fight, because Jin is not there. Oh, I see movement. Cyclone is back in the game, folks. So here we go. So now, can Marietta hold this? They're going to have to address the super minions. High Northern is closing the gap in the gold lead. They're going to have to be able to secure this tower. Baron's going to be up in 45 seconds. So we can definitely see the next team fight happening there. But High Northern is looking to try to secure this top inhibitor tower in the inhibitor. Marietta is there to hopefully put up a defense. Maybe looking for a possible pick. Rarely goes for the hook, does not connect. Now High Northern's going to be rotating around to the Baron pits, getting some vision up. They maybe try to start on the Baron right away. Yeah, so aggression backs out, buys up, gets ready for a possible team fight. Marietta is going to be working on clearing out the mid lane. Maybe seeing a possible get the hook does come out. The curtain call is going to come out for Ohio Northern. Going to catch maybe Rico a little bit. No stuns come out. And Silence is going to get onto Cyclone. Bullet time is going to be coming out. The charge is going to be coming in. Another charge for all over the place. Marietta is getting very low. Shutdown for Ohio Northern. And they're trying to get Cyclone down. Leona's going to fall. So it's a 2-for-1 though in favor of Ohio Northern with Rico falling. And they're chasing the rest, and Marietta Brimstone's going to end up falling. So it's just Muki and War Cyclone that's all that's up left. And that might be enough for Ohio Northern to come in and finish this game. So they will be taking the next inhibitor. The middle inhibitor respawn, but they're going to go fix that. And they're going to go straight for the towers. They're going to take out Cyclone. So they're just going to pick off fighters one by one. But I think Ohio Northern has this game pretty much secured. But they're going to rotate down, take the middle inhibitor. Marietta is trying to... So High Northern is going to be rotating down. Cloud Drake's going to be up in about 5 seconds. High Northern will secure the Cloud Drake. But right now, Ohio Northern is now ahead by about 1,700 gold. So they're going to be working on trying to close out this game. So Marietta is going to have to watch the team fights. They're going to see Silas has the Lee Sin kick ready to go. I don't know if they are aware of that or not. But if Ohio Northern wins one more fight, they should be able to finish off the game. They're going to be heading over towards Baron fight. Great is going to get onto Kai, is going to dash away. A nice charge there by Muki, gets the shutdown onto Jin, although a 3-person charge comes out. Bull Time's going to come out to try to catch anyone else. They're going to work on getting to Seraphine. Shutdown goes onto Seraphine. Cyclone's going to get the kick onto Quick Draw. He's going to be dashing away. And with that, that's going to be enough for Marietta to actually secure the Baron. So the game's not over yet. But Silas may be looking to try to finish the game himself. Marietta's going to be securing the Baron. But Aggression is going to be working on trying to take out the inhibitor tower and the last inhibitor. Yuki's going to go up there to contest it. Marietta secures the Baron. So the game is not over yet, folks. Marietta just take the gold lead back. But we're only looking at like a 600 gold difference. And one of Marietta's Nexus towers has already fallen. So they're still, the Pioneers are still alive in this game. Just barely though. There's only one Nexus tower left. 2 inhibitors are down and those are going to have to be respawned. Both sides have double Cloud Drake. So Yeah, Marietta's way of winning is going to be looking for picks. If they can find the pick they need, then they can win this. You see, Leona was going for something. The Q does connect onto Leona. I don't expect Lee Sin to go after that. Yeah, they're looking for the engage. It's a very tense moment right now. I think the next team fight could decide everything, but the problem is, oh, we saw a double hook coming out there trying to catch anyone. Nothing connects. We have two super minions coming up in the top lane. Marietta has to answer that. So that's going to force Marietta to rotate up there to control it. And it looks like Rayleig's going to go in there to defend it. We're going to see Rayleigh trying to get a hook onto aggression. Take some damage, but he's going to be able to back away. And they're right now just clearing Marietta's jungle. Right now it's still about a 1,400, 1,500 gold difference between the two teams. So it's still very, very close here. Loudrick's not going to be up for another minute and a half. We're seeing a high road and maybe looking for a possible trap, looking for catching something. One of Marietta's inhibitors is starting to respawn. So that means the second one should be respawning soon. That will relieve at least some pressure for Marietta. Now we're getting the charge onto Nautilus, so that's one down. One inhibitor has respawned. The Highland Northern is going to be working their way up and maybe trying to finish off this this game. They're going to take that middle inhibitor. So they're going to get both inhibitors down. And Seraphine gets popped quite a bit. Does not get finished off, but Great is still very scary at 9, 3, and 14. And Rayleigh gets the pop onto Kai, and that might be Marietta's chance to go. Silas is actually trapped in the middle, and a lot of ultis are being popped to take him out. He's going to use Stellar, but he's going to end up falling. Rayleigh's going to get stunned, but he's going to try to dash out of there. And Lee Sin's going to come in and get the kick off. And Marietta's chasing the rest of Ohio Northern. Heckram is having to charge out, but he's going to go down. Leona's very low in health. So all that's left is Seraphine, and that's going to take out Ohio Northern, and with the ace, that might be enough to finish the game. Most of the bot inhibitor tower is down. Miyuki's going to be teleporting in. And with death timers as they are, Jin's the only one that's just now respawning. Could Marietta actually come back and take this match? Jin is going to try to stop. Rayleigh's going to get onto him. Gets extremely low in health. Curtain Call is going to come out. Brimstone's going to get very low in health, but everyone else is blocking him. Silas is coming back up. One Nexus Tower is down. Two Nexus Towers are down. And Marietta might actually come back and finish this. The Nexus Tower's at half health. They're working on it. Jin's getting down, and that's it. That's the Nexus Tower. Or the Nexus, I should say. So with that, just a mad rush by the Pioneers, and they come back and take the series. What just happened there? I'm still trying to process all this, but Marietta wins 2-0 taking the series from one good team fight, going in, taking out the inhibitor tower and the inhibitor, and they just be able to do a mad rush and finish off the tower. And sure, or not the tower, but the Nexus. I keep saying the tower, but sure enough, Marietta takes out the Nexus, and they will secure 3rd place in the Great Lakes Esports Conference. So congratulations to the League of Legends team. I know they were hoping to go for a conference title, but you know, considering where things were last year and the way this team has been working on things earlier this season, 3rd place is a very good accomplishment for the Pioneers. So congratulations to them. All right, so that's going to be it for us today. Just as a reminder of what's going to be going on, we're almost done with the season. We'll have one more GLEC match on Monday, where our Overwatch team will be going up against the Muskingum University for the 7th place spot. And then we may have one more tournament next Saturday. We're still working out the details. So congratulations again to the Pioneers. Thank you for watching, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day.